Well, good morning. I hope everyone is doing well. I got to take this off. This was for Q so that I knew when to actually come in and fade out the music. Hope everybody's doing good today. Happy Friday to those that it's Friday. And it's Friday morning at 11 a.m. here in Alabama. We woke up to freezing temperatures. We went from 72 degrees yesterday morning to down to freeze warnings by evening, by sunset. And this morning it was definitely freezing and frosty out there this morning. Right now, don't know what our highs are going to be. I hope everybody is having a good Friday and hope it's payday for you. Our today's highs is going to be 55. So we've got 3 nights of freezing degrees, and it won't warm up until Monday, and it'll be 62 degrees on Monday. This is not a weather report coming from Susan for SLC Aquatics, but just thought y'all might want to know what we're experiencing here in the South. I know up around Colorado it was 17 degrees this morning, but I hope everybody's doing well. Jess, Shrimp Granny, thank you. Hi Nola, not Nola Jane, Fish Rich. We've got Daryl Deemer. We've got Kaler's Aquatics lurking and driving and shopping. We've got Brian at Rockford Fish Keeping. Morning all. We got Scott at Fancy Tail Aquatics. Why have I not slept but here? You're going to sleep during my stream? Oh, but here. Scott, get you some rest, man. Hi, Brandon at Maple Street Aquatics. We got Diego at petsotics.com. Good morning. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Great. The Life Aquatic with Rob Bull. Hello, Rob. How are you doing today? Good day, Susan. Good day, fishy folks. I love it. Hope you're doing well. Jess said 80 yesterday, 50 today. Wow. Yeah, crazy things are going on. Brandon said it snowed here yesterday. Wow. Yeah, I saw, I think Brian filmed some snow yesterday. Rockford Fish Keeping. I think you all are up in the same area. Daryl Deemer says, I got weather reports from my sisters in Florida and Yuma every winter storm I get. LOL. Hey, Darlene Howard. How are you doing today? Well, I burnt some midnight oil last night on the newsletter so I could get it out to y'all today on November the 1st. Happy November the 1st. This is the month of thankfulness that we remind ourselves of things could be worse. And don't forget, in the midst of bad things happening, there are also good things that we can be thankful for. So I'm thankful here at Susan for SLC Aquatics #FishFamMom to be alive, to be in somewhat good health, and to have the many blessings of the friendships that I have in the #FishFam community, and even finding more local fish keepers who are really great people, namely Alabaster Cichlids, Billy Self, Molly Reisner, Sherry Sweeney, Sherry and Will, my friend in Georgia, Gina Tucker. She and I made contact again the other day, and for some of the newcomers, you might not know Gina, but Gina is the reason why I have the 55-gallon downstairs. I've lost or sold all of the original fish that were in that tank, but I've kept the black sand substrate and added all of the plants that have been given to me from Ken Corona Ken. I've bought some plants from Green Oasis Farms. I've received plant gifts from Kyle's Wild World Aquatics. Diego says, I'll be watching and listening as I get ready to go to work. Okay, thank you. Rockford Fish Keeping says, 30 yesterday with 6 inches of snow today. 34. Hope my fish are okay. I do too. Hey Sandy, how are you doing? Thank you all for your hard work on the newsletter. Thank you so much. I hope that you all have checked your inboxes this morning. And on my channel under the community tab, I did discover 2 bad links. I've corrected one of them, but you won't get the correction unless I resend the newsletter. So on my community tab, I have a poll. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to resend the newsletter with corrected links or nothing? Scott says, I'm thankful to be a part of any of this. So many have supported me with losing Ginger, my cat. Yes, Scott, and every time I think about it, my heart gets heavy for you because, you know, if you've lost pets that are dear to your heart, it just, I guess, pricks open that wound. And, you know, people say time will tell, but each one of us are individuals. So take your time, Scott. Remember the things that give you joy and put a smile on your face. And maybe the heaviness and the hurt won't be so bad on some days. My love goes out to you. Chewy LTD is in the house. Good morning. Too early, LOL. I'm sorry, Chewy. I am trying to reach those that support me at 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning when I'm live Tuesday evenings at 6. So if you need to take a snooze, take a snooze, Chewy. You're well deserving of it. Did not get the email. I will double check to make sure it got sent to you. Please always check your spam folders. And remember that my mail client sends in sequences. So check throughout the day for your email. And if you don't get it by the end of the day, shoot me a text or an email to let me know, and I will recheck to make sure there hasn't been any bounces. Rockford Fish Keeping. How can you tell someone is a fish person? Their face is in the window like a dog watching for the mailman. That is too cute. You must have fish coming. The Life Aquatic with Rob Bull is saying hi to Daryl. Jess says, I'm so sorry, Scott. She was such a pretty kitty. Yes, she was. Chewy says hello to Rob. Kaylor's Aquatic says, sorry, texting with Candy. We met the October goal and are planning an update and new goal for November. Awesome, Bob. I am so happy. God bless the GoFundMe account. I will try to get it and link it in the chat unless Daryl can grab it. We also have Vinoski Tank in the house. Good morning, Vinoski. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I got a boo-boo on my face today. KG Sickless. Hey, Kevin, how are you doing? Chris at Multi-Tank Addictions. Hi, Fish Mom. Hey, Chris, how are you doing? Gotta get coffee. Yeah, I've had 2 cups of coffee today, and no more for me. I'm sipping on my vitamin water now. Enjoy your coffee. Rockford Fish Keeping says, yep, 15 plus fish coming today. Awesome. I hope everybody comes in all right and with heat packs. So I'm here to balance off some of my live streams on starting a Friday morning live stream. And I do want to make sure that everybody gets their newsletter, and I'm going to switch over to scene 2 so you can see the hashtag FishFam Community Newsletter for those who have not gotten their newsletters. We're going to browse over it, and this is in PDF format, so that header keeps repeating itself. Subscribe, past issues, and if you didn't know it, if you open it in your browser, you will get this tab that says subscribe, past issues, translate, and I forget what the other one is. But welcoming you to the newsletter. The first article is Winter Fish Kills, What Causes Them. It's a PDF format. Thank you, KG Cichlids, for sharing the GoFundMe account for Candy. We got Jack and Dan in the house. Hello, Jack and Dan. Good to have you with us. Hi, Susan. Have a big presentation today, but just had a few minutes to say hi beforehand. Thank you, Jack, and have a wonderful presentation. Keep us posted, and I look for an update. Fish Room Fever, James is in the house. Hello, James. You know what? I'm going to try to give you some mod. You can now mod on my channel. You can share links and help moderate any trollers that show up. Chewy says, excellent translate. Yes, it's part of the MailChimp format that I didn't know that was there. And I titled your internet, what does Professor Chewy have to say about the internet? Aquafunk challenged Chewy Ltd. To write an article. Ha ha. So even though it's not a ha ha article, James says he'll behave. Yeah, watch language, dear. Oh, anyway, everybody's going to enjoy this newsletter. The bad links are right here under Susie Q's title, What I Do to Ready My Pond for Winter. A lot of people won't know to click on these titles for links. Not even sure if all of them were working. I know mine wasn't working either. But if you come down here and hit the read more button, it'll take you right to the blog. And I didn't get all the upcoming events listed. Ran out of time. The featured newsletter article is, there is a snakehead in my aquarium. KG Cichlids says, I think this chat is pretty safe when it consists of all mods practically. LOL. Yes, Kevin, please behave yourself too. I'm glad you enjoyed the fish room tour of Billy, who is now known as Alabaster Cichlid. He's actually posting more photos in different groups on Facebook, and I'm so proud of him. Rockford Fish Keeping says, and stocked the pond come spring. The next years we had 100 dead fish. The owner made us clean them all out. Lesson learned. Yeah, it's a good article. Sorry for all of those losses. Rockford Fish Keeping that's saying hi to KG Cichlids. I could be a butthead to give us all some work. LOL. No, you cannot, Brian. I'll take your wrench away. And yes, Brian can be quite verbal. Ha ha ha. But anyway, this article, Chewy, I thank you for it. I've already left a comment on it expressing how much it meant to me. all of the hard work, all of the research, all of the information, all of the education. I can't quit reading it. It's really an awesome article. It is lengthy, yes, but it's with reason. And it's got excellent video references. Some of them I didn't link properly, but anyway, they go to the right source. I just ran out of time to do the edits that needed to be done, but it's an awesome article. I thank you so much, Chewy, for your hard work. Daryl said, sorry, had to take care of the dogs. I don't see the email either. Okay, keep checking all day. They go out in sequences, and I don't know which sequence they actually go out in. Brian says, we didn't think it through at all. A pond in Chicago area and no heater or any real filter. I understand. We live and we learn, and don't bash yourself so hard about. Something's missing here. Oh, there it is. Lumpy dog. Look at this, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. I know not every country celebrates Thanksgiving in November. Some of the other countries have already celebrated their Thanksgiving. But here in the United States, I thank God for DPK aquariums, fish aquariums, for this beautiful artwork of Thanksgiving with different fresh and saltwater fish in it. Well, I think it's all freshwater. But redhead severins, guppies, pearl gouramis. I'm not sure what those cichlids are. Goldfish, discus, German blue rams, cichlids, and anyway, it's beautiful. And I'm advertising him. Need a new logo? Contact DPK Fish Aquariums on Instagram, and that is a hot link. And I hope everybody enjoys the word search puzzle. I didn't do a crossword puzzle this time. Got to switch to live chat. Deborah Sanders says, hey everybody, not been around for a few weeks, moved to a new place in town, first time moving fish, and they all survived and doing great. That is awesome, Deborah, and that is great testimony, and I hope everything continues to do well in your new water. Thank you, Chewy Frontosa. Brian says, Rockford Fish Keeping says, in the forum site, can we do ISO post in search of? I don't see why not. I think that's a good idea. Like recommendations and in search of different fish species and such. I think that's a good idea. I don't see a problem with it right now. We got a featured business of the month, petsotics.com, for all your fish needs. Check it out. There's your free commercial today. Jordan's Fish Room. Hello, Jordan. Good to have you in the house today. Going over the newsletter for those who haven't gotten their newsletter yet. Check your email inboxes and spam folders, and I will be checking my mail server to make sure there hadn't been any bounces for any reason. There's a lot of information, and a lot of links, active links in this email. You have an option to view it via email or via your browser. So check it out. Just after doing 5 water changes. Awesome. Yeah, I need to do water changes today and tomorrow. As you see on the screen, on the browser, you will have a subscribe button at the top. You will have a past issues. And believe me, these past issues is really just one other newsletter, but you're going to see a list, I think, of all of the campaigns that I sent out. And I did multiple repetitions of the September newsletter, and I haven't really found a different way to do it yet. I did it in different ways and created different campaigns for the same newsletter so that new subscribers could get the newsletter. But I'm going to take suggestions. Fish books, etc. Oh, okay, fish books. That sounds good. Just after doing 5 water changes, PetSonics, LOL, thanks. You're welcome. I haven't edited any of my clips. Believe me, I've got clips waiting to be edited and uploaded. And I've got to do a couple different business commercials, one for PetSonics and one for Green Oasis Farms. Rockford Fishing. Can someone post a link to that? Make a logo guy. I looked in the newsletter and don't see that part. Well, keep scrolling. It's down there. It's right here. It's underneath of the featured YouTube channels. Y'all just have to keep giving me feedback. I'm showing you all of the newsletter. All right. Copy, paste. There you go. Hey, am I still connected? DPK is not only a great artist, but very intelligent and knowledgeable. Yes, he is in the hobby. From plants to fish to water parameters, everything. Hey, 4G budget fish keeping, how are you doing? Only moved 30 miles. Our water here comes from aquifers, so hoping not much difference. Great, Deborah. I'm glad. Shouldn't have any problems at all. Rockford says, my newsletter doesn't have that photo at all. Interesting. They may have knocked it out. I think because it's got an active link on it. Yeah, it's got the link where the photo comes from. The photo comes from Facebook. So we got past the word search puzzle. You're welcome, Rockford Fish Keeping. I'm good, Susan. How are you? I'm doing fine, sweetheart. I stayed up late to finish the newsletter, and I'm getting some feedback that some didn't get the newsletter and some don't get all of the images that are in it. You might want to open it in a browser instead of in your email. There are options like that. When you open the email, it should give you options to view it in a browser. We have some tips and tricks from Rockford Fish Keeping on the cycle for dummies, and we hope that this doesn't offend anybody. I went ahead and left it, okay, Rockford, so that because I thought it was kind of cute, but if it's offensive, I want people to give me feedback. But it's very simple. It explains the cycle, the nitrogen cycle, and matter of fact, in the blog, it'll have a photo of the nitrogen cycle with it. I didn't put it in the newsletter. Sorry about that. Here's the answers to the crossword puzzle from the September newsletter, if anybody wants to know. This header right here is blocking some of it, so in the newsletter it shouldn't be blocking. James says, Fish Room Fever says, the conversations between DPK and Chewy are some of the best you'll find anywhere. Yeah, I wished I could grasp all of that in the chat, James. And this is a cute article, poem from Daniel Keeping Fish, and it grabbed my heart, and I thanked him for it. I want to read it out loud. We are all of us like-minded people, keepers of fish, rocks, and plants, coming together with one ambition to witness our hobby advance. Freshwater planted, brackish or salt, homemade or LFS bought, found on the street corner or donated, of course, raised up fish farms, tanks, or wild caught. We come together to share our passion, our love for our little wet friends, our interest in plants, and dedication to scaping tiny aqua Edens that we tend, to share information, gather our thoughts, and see what ideas can become. A great idea, too, an innovation, an opportunity for us all to leave a thought or observation, no matter how big or how small. So let us all get behind this and nurture this new seed and watch it flourish in days to come, and with our hobby succeed. I know there was a part of the line left out due to that header blocking it, but when you get the newsletter, you'll be able to read all of it. And Daniel Keeping Fish, Daniel Keeping Fish, thank you so much for that submission. I loved it. And as a dummy, I'm offended you feel being a dummy is offensive. That's double talk there, Fish Room Fever. Diego Pet Sonic says, trying to open it in Safari could be a problem as well. Like Susan said, try another browser. Yeah, I think it gives you Google or Safari. I'm not sure. Daryl's laughing at Fish Room Fever. That was good. All right, I think I'm going to come back to me now. So, how's that, guys? Ouch. And if you don't mind, I am going to go to a commercial and I'll be right back. Visit PetSonics.com and shop for all of your pet's needs. Thank you, Diego, at PetSonics.com. I told you I like surprises, and this is a nice surprise. I've never seen a fish starter kit before, but I'm excited about setting up a new aquarium with it. Hint, hint. And look at this nice 75-watt submersible aquarium heater by Aquatoc. It's nice. For up to 20 gallons. Order yours today at PetSonics.com for all of your pet's needs. Check them out. Wow, Diego, I almost missed this one. Visit PetSonics.com for all of your pet's needs. All right, I'm back. Thank you for staying with me. And please check out PetSonic.com. He will be updating his information concerning sales on the website, but if you use promo code SLC10, you will receive 10% off of your online order. Thank you, Daryl. And I think SLC10 promo code is standard. If not, hear from the boss. But anyway, 30 minutes into the live stream, do we have any questions today? I wanted to give you an update on my gourami back here, and doing 25% water changes daily and dosing with erythromycin daily. There is no heater in there, and because it's cold in this room, the temperature right now is 67 degrees. So I hope that's not too cool for her or him. My fry in the breeder box are still doing well. The flagfish seem to be doing okay. They chase each other around. They look at the breeder box, of course, trying to fathom how they're going to get to those fry. I've got 4 crabensis in there. And everybody's doing good. Keeping the temperature at about 74. I've got Eco Complete. I've got fully planted. I've got driftwood in there. I don't know what kind of driftwood it is. It might be Malaysian driftwood. And then over in the 10 gallon, I have a breeding project over there of my mutt guppies, but this is the yellow tiger mosaic delta tails, and I've got one female in the breeder box trying to save her life. She's one of my blues, I think, from downstairs. I lost another one of my big females with the blue delta, blue dorsal and caudal fins from the pond project. Didn't get any fry out of her that I know of. But believe me, that 10 gallon downstairs, the fry that are growing up from that first female dropping are all blues. Thanks, Daryl Deemer and Susan for SLC Aquatics. I got to head out to work, but I'll be listening in my car on the way to work. Thank you, Diego. Love you. Have a blessed day. Chewy, out of curiosity, if I send the article to Mr. Lucan from Feng Shui Aquatics from the link, will it show up for him as the link? That I'm not sure of yet, Chewy. You may be able to forward your email to him, and he may be able to view it that way. Somebody test it and find out. Chewy, send a forward to someone who's not a subscriber and see if they can view it. Because it's an email. You should be able to view from, just let me know. Somebody test it. That's a good question. See, I'm linked to like 4 different emails. So every email that I open, haven't tried viewing a forward. Yeah, I have. But see, I'm subscribed. Check it out, test it, and ask him. Let's see, I do not have the newsletter yet. Let me check. Let's see, the report says that there was been 18 recipients from the newsletter registration. 5 have opened it. 18 delivered. Okay. Now I'm going to look at the email. I have 80 recipients. 54 total open. Okay, and this is on my phone, so I'll have to check on the computer dashboard. May have to refresh your email client. Hello, Chris. I got my email and it appears to be all there. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate the feedback. So just keep checking your email. Everybody's email server is different. It comes in at different times of the day. If you use Outlook or if you use any other like Yahoo or Gmail, some of those servers have different times that they actually download your emails. So just keep checking throughout the day, Chewy. And if you don't get it, like I said, within the next 24 hours, let me know. It is not active on the website yet. And when I do make it active, it will be in the members only section. Yeah, Gmail. Chris says he got mine last night on Gmail. Okay. Now, when I open my email client, I use Windows Live Mail on this computer, and my email won't be there until I clicked send and receive, because I don't want email coming down 24/7. I want it only to come in manually. So there's different ways to get email, and eventually I'm going to do it a different way, because you all saw the teaser, right, on my website. And I'm thinking about doing it as a project instead of a newsletter. You'll have to go to the website to actually view the newsletter. I'm thinking about doing it different ways. Hey, Patricia. Good morning, all. Patricia, we just did a review of the newsletter, Netscape. For the love of technology, do not use Safari. LOL, 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 LOL. What do I use? I use Safari. I viewed it fine in Safari, except it goes all over. It does like this. Now, let me see. Where is my Google Chrome? There it is. Wow, my Google Chrome is stuck on Instagram. I don't know. How do you close it? I don't know. Reload. Let's see, recent tabs. Oh boy. Oh, wonderful. Kaler's Aquatics. I know you're still listening, maybe. Still shopping. I want to know you have received your packages. Let's see. Nope, something's out for delivery. Your package is out for, yeah. One item is out for delivery. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm sorry for any, variables in receiving your emails. Rockford Fish Keeping says try Water Fox is like Firefox before they turned to junk. I use Chrome. And I do not use Windows, Edge. I do not use that. I do not use Windows Explorer anymore. I only use Chrome, and on my phone I use Safari most of the time. So just keep checking your email clients throughout the day, because they all mail servers deliver at different times, and mine is MailChimp, and it delivers at different times throughout the day, so that it doesn't get bounced or spammed. So when you're sending out bulk emails, they go out in different times. And I started sending out about 12:30 this morning, 1 o'clock, something like that. I don't know. I don't remember. So anyway, I hope everyone receives their email incomplete. And you do have the options to view your email in the browser instead of in the email. So try different things. Thank you, Daryl, for sharing my PayPal. Patricia says, I'm just lurking this morning, Daryl, till my coffee wakes me up. I know it's early for some of you. It's like 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. And some of you, it's after lunch. So if you don't have any other questions concerning the email or concerning fish this morning, there are 2 great articles about how to winterize your ponds, your outside tubs, and also Chewy's article on the snakehead fish is phenomenal. Chewy, I've read it like 3 or 4 times, I can't remember, and I even put our email conversation as a bonus read to the end of your article. So also, I didn't give correct accolades for my article. My article was an interview with a young fish tuber. I want to thank Chewy for also helping with that article. I didn't give proper accolades, I don't think. So, Chewy, forgive me, and next time I'll be more careful and make sure everybody who has input into an article gets proper accolades. But Chewy also helped contribute, and everyone who was live in that live stream helped contribute to that article. So thank you all so much. I tried to, I think that was done through StreamYard's browser app. So those who asked questions were put on the screen. So if you watch the video, everyone who input into that interview is listed, and I do apologize for any questions that was not addressed by a viewer because I missed it. Rockford Fish Keeping says, oh goody, tracking updated, my fish are out for delivery. Let's go, Mr. Mailman, let's go, LOL. I pay my mailman cold pop in the summer and coffee in the winter to bring me my live boxes first thing. Awesome. Chewy says, I know when I took my website design course, it was Netscape. We had to put our assignments in Rockford Fish Keeping, and I sent you an email, Susan. Okay. Yeah, it just came in. All right, thank you, Chewy. And I did push your premiere yesterday, on the wolf conservation. Remember CommuServe's browser, Chewy? Wow. CommuServe. I don't think so. Patricia says, yay, I got my newsletter. Go over it, Patricia. Just browse over it right quick. Scroll from top to bottom to make sure you have everything down to the donate button. And some people said that the picture for DPK's fish aquariums didn't show in their email, but it will show in the browser. PetSonic says, I've never used Netscape, so I can't speak about it. Sorry. Chris at Multi-Tank Addiction says, smart move at Rockford Fish Keeping. Yes. We get too many different mail delivery people around here. Our faithful one for years had to retire due to hip replacement surgery. She is back delivering, but she did not get this route back, so she'll have to bid for this route. Chewy says, yes, we had to make sure our websites looked pretty much the same from browser to browser. Multi-Tank Addiction, LOL. And don't forget AOL, Chewy. Oh, yeah, AOL all the way. Yeah, I started AOL in 93, I believe, and went all the way, and I still have an AOL email. Rockford Fish Keeping, ugh, typo, CompuServe. It was like AOL but a browser. CompuServe. I faintly remember that, but that must have been back in the 90s, I guess. I probably was on CompuServe and didn't know it, because I didn't know what a browser was. Because I opened up in AOL. You know, the dial-up. Oh, you had to listen to that while it was connecting for minutes. Rockford Fish Keeping. The two peoples you should take care of is your mailman and your garbage man. I agree. I still have an MSN email. Chris, isn't that amazing? I had just recently took MSN Messenger off of my computer. Oh, wow. Well, guys, please let me know if you didn't get your email. And soon I will be doing this different. I hope everybody enjoys the newsletter. You love the modem music. I'm nuts like that, though. I think I liked it because it meant I was getting on the internet to chat with people and find out what's happening on the other side of the world. CompuServe was direct competitor with AOL. Okay, Chris, thanks for reminding me. But everyone, thank you for logging on with me today. Wasn't much about fish, but you did get a little fish update here in my 20 long and my little gourami that's in medication for a bite and an ulcer on the side. The ulcer's closed up, but he still has that bump. So I don't know if it's actually a tumor or a bite. Blast from the past, ICQ Messenger client. I love ICQ. You know, I never really understood ICQ, but I think I attempted it, but I don't think I ever used it. Rockford Fish Keeping. I miss the old floppy drive sound. The 5 1/4 with comp. What was that? Oh, I don't know what it's called. Oh man, Tandy, the Tandy computers. And the O drives. Oh wow, going back. But anyway, thank you guys for Juno. Juno was a great email client. Y'all are crazy. Memories. Thank you guys for joining us. Y'all can keep talking in the chat for a little while. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Stay warm. Enjoy your fish. Do those water changes. Count those fry. And enjoy the new fish coming in. And enjoy the new newsletter that was released this morning. Happy November. And I will see you all again on Tuesday. Love you.